Should have a nice, cozy stream for you tonight. Not really. I hope it brings you dopamine, but tonight we're going full bush. Full bush tonight. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. The last one we did was Counting Crows, August and Everything After. We did that during our Boop Your Own Adventure, which was great, but because I got distracted with my side chick, I forgot to play the last song. So at some point, we're going to have to go back into August and Everything After and listen to it all over again. Yep. Sorry about that. Nice wit. Nice. But yeah, any excuse to do that. And then before that, we did Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, which I'm trying to, if you can't tell, I'm trying to find the right game for the right album, right? Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, Bush, 16 Stone. These are zombie killing albums. And I will tell you that 16 Stone is not as hard and crazy as Appetite for Destruction. It's just not. And that's okay. They're different. I mean, this is we're talking 90, 16 Stone was like 95 or 96 maybe. And I hope that I can at least find some stories to share with you while we're smashing zombies. Because this album, it was 94. This album was in one of the peak times of my life. And I don't mean like I was at my peak. I mean, one of the most formidable times of my life when I was, 15, 16 years old. And oh boy, what a time it was. All right, let's see. So here's kind of where we're at while I press play here on the game. I got home. I got the stream ready. I got the game opened up. And then Fert called me, and I had to go help her. And then I realized, I left the game running. I'm in the Bora Hut. It's like 1 a.m. And I didn't have my headphones on. I just saw that it could be a blood moon and there's zombies smashing on the walls. I have no idea. Also, before I forget, we have been on level 1 of 5 difficulty. And I feel like it's starting to get a little repetitive and boring, probably for most of you. It's a little too easy. So we went up to the default level 2. That's where we are now. So I'm hoping we get a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more difficulty, and we'll see where we go. Shall we? Oh boy. Moment of truth. Oh, home sweet home. Activated. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so it's 2 a.m. now. Oh, wow. Lucked out on that one. Oh, wow. So we planted trees. Look how pretty. Oh my God. I planted a wall of trees, apparently. That is damn delightful. It is magnificent. Look at this. Look how pretty we are. I mean, I know we have to do some repairs, but this is home, right? Scoff, it's about time, buddy. That's for building. We got some meds and stuff. This is stuff for Yennefer. Oops. What a mess. This is our life. This is us now. We're just plain hoarders. We got repair kits. We got machine gun ammo. Let's get rid of that set right there. All right, I'm going to count on you for something. I have 450, like I got about 500 rounds of AP ammo. That's armor piercing. Okay, that's the black tip stuff. This standard 7.62 ammo for the machine gun, I got 139 rounds. It's the only stack of standard NATO ball ammo that we have, so I want to get rid of that. So where I count on you is, if I run out of ammo with this machine gun, when I run out of ammo in this machine gun, 139 rounds, and I start going, I'm out of ammo. Oh no, I'm freaking out, because I freak out all the time. Remind me that I still have 576 rounds of armor piercing ammo. I'm gonna count. No, don't load the. Yep. Good. All right, we got stuff for Jennifer. We got all our meds and stuff. I did learn something the other day. I wanted to share with you. It seems like we're constantly eating and drinking. We eat and drink, and then before you know it, everybody's like, hey, you look thin. There is apparently natural healing. Where is it? There is apparently one of the settings, and I can't remember where it is, but one of these settings that we've chosen, instead of you losing health, you lose food and drink. Right? That doesn't make any sense at all. So that's kind of why our food and drink goes down so fast, because we're taking damage, but it's not coming out of our health pool. It's coming out of our food and drink. What kind of nonsense? Yeah, I don't like that. Because I like realism in my games, apparently. So let's find where that is. Living off the land? Master Chief? No. Because we got rid of the whole falling, can't get hurt thing. Let's see. Physician? No. No. Huh. It's in here somewhere. I think if we ever get to the point where we start trying to re-spec our skills, we should keep an eye out for that. I don't like that. We eat and drink, and then we have health that we have to manage, and that's it. That makes no sense. Yo, you got birthday cake? Ivan, is it your birthday? Hey, wherever you got that cake, you should get some donuts. For your birthday. You don't drink and eat that much? God. No, as a matter of fact, it's funny you mention that, because I don't know, like the last 2 weeks, I've tried this meal prep plan called Factor. I'm eating more now than I've ever eaten in my entire life. Well, maybe that's obnoxious. I was a teenager, and also much larger at one point. But it's a meal prep thing. So they send you the meals, right? And I decided I'll give it a try, because surprisingly, my nutrition is not great. I don't do the V words. I don't do the F words. I like carbs, but it's usually bread. I can eat a million snacks, but when it comes to actual food, I really don't eat much. Shocking, I know. So I tried this plan. They sent me 10 meals. Oh, and I paid for them. It wasn't like it was a sponsorship or nothing. I wish. Sent me 10 meals. So I got to eat these 10 meals, because they're not frozen, within a week. I'm bringing 3 of these they're like little kid cuisines. You ain't nothing, but they are high protein. You can see all the carbs and all the nutritionals, whatever. I'm eating them like I'm miserable. It's just so much food. All that obnoxious story to say, I really don't eat that much. You give me, 6 chicken nuggets, I'm pretty good for a while. Couple Cheez-Its. I know I'm like a kid sitting in a booster seat in Vosh's minivan, but surprisingly, I don't eat that much. So, wow, none of that rated to be said. Just because Caitlin was like, oh, you don't eat that much in real life? Well, oh, God, shut up, dude. I'm already annoying myself. But I love me. All right, it's daylight. What do we want to do? Do we want to go kill stuff? Do we want to go farm stuff? We could start with this treasure. Let's get the treasure just to get it off of our plates. Oh, okay, the stone is full. What else? Let's turn that off. Stone is full here. We're just wasting coal now. Stone is full here. Wow. We are killing it. Oh, Scoff, I heart you, buddy. Whoa. What is going on there? Why is it going faster? Is time going faster? Does it need repairs? I don't know. Is that a thing? You've had it running a while, I think? You gotta unload it? Oh, boy. Oh! No, it's flying! I mean, I did have to empty it. Huh. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. Let me see what's going on there. Oh, you know what I'll do? Oh, this is perfect. So I did have like a weird glitch earlier, but I didn't think it would result in something funky. Let me... Part of the increased difficulty? I figured it would be the other way around. Like things would go slower. Because then nights would be longer. It would take longer to craft stuff. All right, so tell you what. Let's do this. I'm going to see what's going on with this. I'm going to play you the first song of this album. Bush, 16 Stone. I'll give you the context. For me. Because that's all that matters, really. Bush, lead singer, Gavin Rossdale. Gorgeous specimen of a man, 1994. When I grew my hair out recently, I wanted to be Gavin Rossdale. Still at 45 years old, I want to be Gavin. This album, I bought the CD at a mall when I was on a youth retreat with my church. Okay? Whole group went up for like a long weekend. We did the youth retreat. Huge deal. The fact that I bought this CD whilst on a youth retreat with the group that I was with, it shouldn't surprise you that not only did I have to buy it on the down low, I had to stuff it in my pants to get it back onto the bus and then into my CD player so that I could listen to it and then nobody would send me to hell forever. All right? So that's kind of where we are. Yes, I pants smuggled it. And the vision that I want you to have is not me. Okay, aside from Liz and Thelma, aside from me smuggling the CD into my pants in the case, okay? I get on the bus, I put the CD in, like I had to like put the case in my bag. I have to like pull the disc out, put it in the player, and then close it so then I can listen to it. And I can't put the volume too high because then somebody on the bus will hear that it's not like one of the main 5 albums that we are encouraged to listen to. I'm not even kidding. So what I want you to picture is me on that bus, my CD player, putting these little foamy headphones in and listening to this first tune and knowing that this album is about to change my life. It's like I came online.
asshole brother. Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Dave's on sale again.
Kiss a kiss in the rear view. So boy, you're to blame.
Trust you once my way. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Rain Dog's hell for the century. $1 million at stake as you search for your demigod and you fake we're the saint. There's no sex in your violence. 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 Trust you once my way. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Everything's in, everything's in. Don't believe that Elvis is dead, yeah. Don't believe that Elvis is dead. I don't believe that Elvis is dead, yeah. Don't believe that Elvis is.
All right. I think we got it.
There's no sex in your violence. 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 Trust you once my way. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Trust you once my way. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Then. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. You can see 15-year-old Roscoe, eyes wide, trying not to turn the volume up to 11, trying to make sure that the anti-skip mechanism works. It never does. It's all hoax. And make sure that nobody knows I'm listening to this. Bro. And at that time, CDs have the little insert, right? So you could open it, you could see like the band. Like, ooh, Gavin. Yeah, so you can see, like Mia said, you can see why they did not want me to have it. But I didn't care. I wanted it. I said, you know what? I can handle it. I'm 15. I'm pretty much a grown-up. Just pretty much what 15-year-olds do tend to think. Yep. Oh, did you find it, Rondo? Healing factor. Natural healing. Oh, there it is. Specialize in boosting your natural healing rates as long as you're not starving. Self-healing will not work when you are out of food and water. So it takes your food and water and converts it into health. I hate that. Oh, so of course we started with injuries healed 20% faster. Whoa. And then it goes up to 80% faster. And then twice as... Goodness gracious. Yep. I was 14, yes. But I was 15 when I bought the CD. Yeah. One of the worst parts of this was we were already in our band, Xanadu. Mm-hmm. I say that with pride, Xanadu. And we had our sound. I heard this first song, and I wanted so badly to grab the rest of the band and be like, you have to hear this. We need to sound like this. I need to look like this guy. Which would be weird because I would show that picture of Gavin to my drummer, who was blind, and then he would just be like, what? And then it's just awkward, right? So it was just a mess all around. What are we doing? Where are we going? Don't need these. Do we want to? Let's go kill some stuff. Wait. Oh, we're going to the treasure. I knew there was a purpose. Treasure. Yeah, we did. We had a blind drummer. He was phenomenal. And I don't mean like phenomenal for being blind. He was a phenomenal drummer. He just happened to be blind. Yep. So I couldn't share my love for the CD because I would be outed and then I would be cast down into the pits of hell forever, which, you know, wasn't great. Yeah. Now I wanted to share it, I couldn't. And of course, like when you're on these retreats and stuff, a lot of times like you get your lodging or whatever with the whole group, and then you have to take the bus ride to wherever the events are being held. Sometimes the bus rides can be long, so I get plenty of time to listen to the CD. Thankfully, all people are doing their own things and jumping around and bouncing around. I got my little foamies in, and then I flip it over to track number 2, which is Swim. It's not the Swim you're thinking of. This is 1994. Listen to this sultry voice.
Could not believe came here today.
Yeah.
Held it was on. You blew me away. House on fire. We're naked again. Oh, maybe I'm in need. There's water and friends. I make it through. Jaws of love. Jaws of love. Your hand in my hand. For why I wanna be just like you. I wanna feel right through you. I wanna see just with you. I wanna die. I wanna live you. I wanna fit inside you. I wanna roam inside you. If money talks, if money talks, if money talks, money talks.
Yeah, just in case you didn't catch it, that whole last section was kill you over and over again. Kill a man, kill a girl, kill you, kill you, kill you. Yeah, just, it's a lot. And Muse is right. Bush, lyrically, makes no sense whatsoever. How I landed in a business of breaking down lyrics and videos also makes no sense. But here we are. Yeah, 14 hair dryers, what? I mean, and even Glycerine, one of my favorite songs. What the hell is he talking about? Yeah, I almost called him Bush. Gavin, what are you doing? What are you doing? We should try to make sense out of one of them and just see how far we can get. Jeez. Oop. All right. Yeah, and honestly, for all I know, I was super sneaky, and nobody knew what was going on. But maybe you're right. Maybe I thought I was looking out the window and just acting all peaceful and wholesome, and I was actually singing out loud, "Kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you," and they're just like, "Huh?" I mean, who knows? Stuff for yen. Boom, boom. Money, 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 money. Money. Oh, let's make that stuff. See, finally Mia gets it. Because you're so well known for being restrained and composed and quiet. Yes. Correct. Thank you for noticing. It's 10:55. We have 2 more maps. I don't even care. I want to go kill stuff. We have more difficult zombies than before. I want to go kill them. I want to see how different it is. Do we have a pistol? We do, but it's a Desert Vulture. Oh no, I just got a text message. Oh, there's a payment of $1,500 for a MacBook Pro on my card on Amazon. I guess I should click this link to deny it. Ugh, get a job. I hate you. They're like, well, we have a job. No, you don't. All right. Your youth leader listened to Nirvana? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm jealous. I wish I had some normalcy in my life at that point. I did not. Jeez. Yeah, I had the opposite. Somebody mentioned the other day, oh, sad story. You know, my friend was smashing their or friend's mother made them smash CDs because they weren't, you know, religious music. I did that so many. I still have pictures of us doing it as Marines, throwing all of our secular CDs down and smashing them. And here's Omar like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? That's Outkast. Give me that. And Omar would walk away with a stack of CDs while we're saving our souls. Yeah. Very, very different time in my life. All right, let's put things away. Legendaries, sand. Boom, we got some iron here. Oh, Jewel, good times. Good times. I had the biggest crush on Jewel. Biggest crush. And I've told you this, out of the very few books that I have read her book, A Knight in Shining Armor. Poetry book, Jewel's poetry. Yep, read that as a Marine. When I tell you that I don't care what people think around me, that's proof. I'm sitting there in a pack of Marines reading Jewel's poetry book, Knight in Shining Armor. And occasionally I'd be like, hey, hey, hey. And I'd slap somebody next to me that's sleeping. Be like, hey, listen to this one. And then I would read him one. Yeah. Good times. Like, what are you waking me up for? What's wrong? Hey, listen to this. This is called The Forest Runs Inside of You. Huh? Just listen. Let it hug you. Good times. Yep. See, that's how you do it, Kathy. Yep, you got to make up for it. All right, we going to kill some stuff? Let's do it. Let's go somewhere we haven't gone yet. We got snow up there. We haven't been over there. Trader Bob. Where else can we go? Military base. Let's go like down here. Let's see what's down there. Let's go on an adventure. Yep. Yeah, I'm with you, Leah. I'm with you. It's like, give it to somebody else. But then that's the thing. It's all rational when you're doing it. It makes so much sense to you. And I don't fault anybody for doing it if it's their own choice. It's when it's forced is a little different. I always, well, not always. Most of the time I did it on my own accord, but yeah, I mean, it just, different time. All right, let's, okay, now, this next one is called Bomb. Something about the beginning of this song, and I cannot explain this. Maybe it's because I was 15. Something about the beginning of this song, and I mean like the first 10 seconds, is so arousing to me that when I hear the song, you better get away from me. Isn't that sexy AF? Oh, yeah. See what I mean? Oh. Wait for it.
Wanted to buy you shiny red things. Thought I'd be with you until the end. How did I know that I would be there? Blow me away, see if I
Hear those strings in the back? Ooh.
death of future, goodbye to my friends. Wish I could see you all again. Family hollow, family real. Wish you were here, see how I feel.
Here it comes. Oh, yeah.
Jackal and you brings out the wire in
Ursuline choir.
Oh, could a man? Oh, could a girl? 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 I killed a man. I killed a man. I killed a man. I killed a man.
Oh, yeah. Do you hear all that noise right there? That was the sound of the 90s. Jam a chord, jam a good bar chord, and then just let the distortion and feedback and reverb just happen to you. And then you take your guitar when it's just about starting to dissipate, and then you put the guitar body and the strings against the amplifier. And it sounds like Language of Love. I'm pretty sure that's where the idea for that song came from. Elvis was just having some breakfast one day, was playing his his electric guitar, and then he was like, "Hey, other guy from Elvis. Yes, what's up? Bye." Sorry, that's Newfoundland. That's not Finland or where those guys are European. And he was like, "Listen to this." Ring. And he was like, "Oh, we should make a video about seals." Fact check me, bro. Yep. Exactly. Yep. That right there is why I am a dismal abysmalist. Dismal miserablest. Yes. According to YouTube. Dismal miserablest. Because I could find no joy in Language of Love. Where did the seals come from? Did you see Leah, did you see the video? The Language of Love video? It's got seals in it. The whole song is like seal lyrics. Not Seal the singer, like Kiss from a Rose. Actual seals. Yes. Night, Moonlight. Trying to find my way to that flag, but it's really out there. Try not to fly off a cliff. Yeah, so if you watch Ylvis, Language of Love, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, there was a good bundle of brats that thought I would really appreciate the symbolism and depth of that video. I mean, it's really Caitlin's fault, but yeah, that's what happened. Huh, I am really out here. You're welcome. I don't think you're saying it right. Yep. We gotta get there. I don't even know if there's anything there. I just want to get there. Skadoosh! Nope, doesn't look like there's much out here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, oh. Ooh, I have to assume that actually, because we don't have an auger, we do have a pickaxe. Wherever we go, we should be able to get out of. We're getting green, which means we're probably getting into like radioactive world boundary stuff. We can't really go any further. The other song by Seal, that's not Kiss from a Rose, it's called Kiss from a Gun. It was Guns N' Roses. That's what it was. Yep. Da 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 la 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 la. You're welcome. Whoop. I did. I know. Ah! Okay. Hey, Jules. Hey, Jules, we're just having a little motorcycle party. We've gone full bush tonight. We're doing 16 Stone. Not sure if you're familiar with that album, but Gavin Rossdale and the whole crew. And I say whole crew because I have no idea who the other people are. Crazy? Sure. Okay, now, the next song, while I try to find out where the hell I'm going, we'll go this way. The next song is probably one of the more familiar ones. It's called Little Things. It's the little things that kill you. Woo!
I beat the sky every night, loaded on wrong and further from right, spinning around to howling
Every single song on this album, I can see myself at that age just trying to survive. Yep. See, I think it was Whit. Whit said her youth pastor listened to Nirvana. It's a very healthy way to look at it. I had a folder. This very professional black folder, like hard cardboard. It was very professional. It had all my church music in it, because not only was I just attending the church, but I was also in like the church band and, you know, playing all the praise and worship songs and doing all that stuff. So I had all my church music, big, thick, all the songs, chords and lyrics and all that stuff. And my girlfriend's father at the time, chicken, who used to be really into rock music back in the day, like back in the 70s and stuff. He used to love this magazine called Circus. So when he knew how big into Nirvana I was, and he wasn't like a church person, he was just my girlfriend's dad. He saw this Circus magazine that had Kurt Cobain on the cover. And he was like, oh, Roscoe really likes Nirvana. I'll get him this magazine, because I used to love Circus. So he buys this magazine, which is so cool. But, you know, when you're 15, you don't know how to take care of anything, so you just tear everything up. Well, I ripped the cover off that magazine because it was this sick magazine cover with Kurt on the front with his, you know, Jag Stang guitar. So I took that cover and I scotch taped it, because I was very home eccy, onto the cover of my music folder that had all my church songs. That math doesn't really math. So while I'm standing on the stage with the band, right? And I got my music folder here, just telling a story in the middle of Zombieland. I remember closing the book. Oh, God, this is terrible. Some of you are really going to not like this, but I was 15, so just deal with it. I closed the binder, and there's Kurt on the top, and Brian is next to me, and then the youth pastor comes up, and he goes, what are you doing? And I was like, what do you mean? And I'm looking like I dropped music sheets or something. I got my guitar hanging around my shoulder. And he's like, what's this? And he sees Kurt. And then Brian goes, oh, he is in love with that guy. And he wasn't like trying to start shit. He was just, he loves him. I don't know what I was thinking. I was 15, so I wasn't. I said, bro, how do you not appreciate him? This guy is God. Oh. The look on the youth pastor's face. Understandably, that's not the time or place to say something like that to that guy with these people around, while I am in the band that plays the church music. I still, to this day, like, if you have any level of secondhand embarrassment right now, you understand. Exactly. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not like I was new. I just, I don't know. I don't know. It was awful. It was awful. There was no coming back from that. And this is a guy, the youth pastor, was a guy that had a tattoo of like a little cartoon devil, and it said Little Devil, because he used to be in like a biker gang and one of those guys. So the way that he looked at me, and he just kind of like swallowed his words and turned around and walked away. Yeah, the thoughts won that day. It wasn't great. It was bad. I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oop. Now, that wasn't really a Bush story, but this was the same time frame. So you can kind of, I mean, granted, that reaction was extremely valid and acceptable by the youth pastor and Brian and everybody that was in that room when I said that. I get it. Totally valid. Not great. But on some level, you can probably understand why I would hide the fact that I was playing a Bush CD in my CD player. Yeah. Ooh, man. Ooh, I got a battery. Oh, I got 2 level 6 batteries. Nice. Grand. Maybe you could have said they inspired you to play in the band. Not good enough. Nope. Just the fact that I acknowledge that this guy exists is like, yeah, Roscoe's in trouble. We need to fix him. Yeah. Sucks. And when you're 15, like, you don't know what's going on. Trying to make sense of the world, make sense of yourself. It gets messy, you know? Ooh, donuts. Your donuts make me go nuts. Is that a hospital? I think that's a hospital. No, it was not a Southern Baptist church. I also later, as a grown-up, went to a Southern Baptist church, and it was nowhere near what I'm describing to you. All right, this is the first hospital we have seen. We're going to mark it. Hospital. And then we're going to load up. We're going to party. It's a Breakfast Club line. We are going to put on the next song while we burn through this place like warriors. Let's crack the door open. We're going to go in hot. As a youth ministry adult leader, I was a participant in, hey, let's show the movie Airplane during the overnight lock-in. Yeah, not 5 minutes in, we had to turn it off. PG in early 80s is not PG in the 2000s. And we were in the chapel. That sounds about right. That's a good one. Good call, Rondo. Let's get the bike over here. Let's unload it. And then let's get in there and go hot. Good job, Rondo. What bio part are you in? I think it's Burnt Forest. Yeah. Yep, Burnt Forest. Bike. Religion teacher in school used to get upset at me for using my pen and sometimes black eyeliner to draw cute things on my hand as its tattoos. Yep. A year or so later, she showed up to the school with henna tattoo that lasted for years. That usually henna lasts for like a week. That's hilarious. That's what you get. We finally found a hospital. And on Bush night, too. What a treat. UFO Museum. All right, don't forget to empty my bags when we get over there. Because I get distracted, you know? Did you know that? Yep. I want to make sure that we disassemble all these cars, too, before we leave here. Fill that up. Good. Oh, yeah, exactly. Come down is coming next. some space here. Food and drink, good enough. We'll give that to Dro. Oops. Bring that too, just in case. Never quite know what's going to happen. Don't need bones. Don't need feathers. We don't even like birds. We do need wood, yes. Nail gun, yes. Don't need gasoline with us. Plenty of ammo. Goodness gracious. Never know, though. Come here, Dro. Oh, you have nothing. Huh. All right, I guess we're good. Once again, another potentially familiar song. This is one of the more mellow tunes, but one of the more notable. This is Come Down. Zombies! Nope. Whew. All right, so I'll tell you what happened. And I can't tell you too much. I'm planning something. I had to do some testing. Because something is coming. And that's all you need to know. Yeah, that's why everything was all messed up. But that's all you get. Oh, hell no! Is it Blood Moon? No way. There's no way. Is this a Blood Moon? No. It is 1040. Crap. You're intrigued? Is it for Couchcraft? No. Couchcraft is tomorrow night, though, and I don't think you understand how excited I am. I don't think... I'm sure some of you that are participating are excited. I don't think you can gauge my excitement properly. Nope. I mean, it does look a little pink. Oh, my bad. Awkward. Oh. We talked about building a rocket launcher. Because you haven't said anything? Oh, did I not talk about it? Yeah. You can't wait to find out what it is? I'm excited for you to find out what it is, too. You're nervous? Oh, you should be. You should be. Those of you that don't get nervous, though, you're probably going to want to find a way to get nervous. Because being nervous is a survival instinct. It tells you that, hey, something's probably kind of wrong. Maybe be a little cautious over here. Maybe don't touch that. Maybe don't eat that. But yet some of you are like, ah, it's fine. Oh, yikes. Oh boy. Oh boy. As I show you my survival instinct. Oh.
Master, we are not alone.
Found him. Run? We just getting started. I mean, if we're lucky, they'll just keep coming to us and we don't have to clear them at all. Oh, mods, I'll tell you too that those of you, like Rondo said, she knows a little bit. Mods, I asked them a couple questions. We came up with a couple ideas. You know. Like anyone who thinks they know what the event is. I'm very excited. I mean, you would think I'm giving away lottery money or something. Yeah, we're talking about Minecraft. Tomorrow's the Couchcraft event. Can I go up higher?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Kinda? Wait. I want to go up. Damn it. Oh. There we go. Perfect. See, I know that I'm just waking all of them up, but I'm okay with it. We're looking for adventure here. This is a night of full bush. Let's get into body. Machine gun needs repairs.
Stay friends. Oh, you paralyze. Oh, you paralyze. Will you come again? We'll stay friends. Oh, will you come again? We'll stay, we'll stay, we'll stay. Lick these, my ruby lips. Shrug your protein pills and find the better. And just to lose yourself. We kiss, we kiss, we kiss.
Pushing down.
Pretty words could never say. Pretty words could never say. Pretty words could never say. Pretty words could never
Oh, big guy. Oh, all right, all right, all right.
come again.
Oh yeah.
Will we stay friends? Will you come again?
Will we stay
Will
friends?
we stay friends? We'll stay, we'll stay, we'll stay.
Yes.
We'll stay.
Isn't that awesome? Yes. Oh man, I forgot how good this album was. I mean, I didn't. I haven't listened to the whole thing in order in a long time. Beer. You never listened to Bush before ever? Well, I'm glad you could do it for the first time with us. I mean, Couch Crew does tend to make everything better. YouTube, it's a roll of the dice. But generally speaking, Couch Crew, they give it a little pizzazz, you know? Just enjoying some tunes together. Oh, it's a good spot. Everything is better on the couch. Yep, life is better on the couch. I've said that all the time. All the times. this is also a good time. Oh. Good time to start the next tune, which most of you have probably heard. This is probably one of Bush's most popular songs. This is called Machine Head. Isn't it awesome? Yes. And that was Machine Head. Machine Head. I think the next song is one that got me in trouble. Not for the reason you think, because the song is called Testosterone. But I'll tell you. You know, I'll share with you. It is a good one. Yep. It's 4:30 a.m. I am in the mood now that we have some stuff. Got some batteries, got some good uns, some goodies. I'm in the mood to head back to the hut. Kind of not shut things down, but like put some stuff away. Maybe we'll go see Yennefer. Listen to some of the tunes still. Because we still have a whole bunch of batteries to put away. Yeah, we did find some testosterone in the hospital, you're right. Which I'm just going to sell to Jennifer. I'll walk in and be like, so I've got some testosterone. Do you want some? And then, you know, see if she's digging my chili. So I think this is the next one. Let me hear the beginning. Yeah. That's the one. Okay, so this song was called Testosterone. It got me in trouble because, as I told you, our drummer was blind. He was also the youth pastor's son. He... I can't say I was going to say I thought I could trust him one day. After I heard this song, I pulled the drummer aside and I was like, hey, I have a song I want you to hear. I want you to see if you can figure out the drums to it. Because back before the internet was like the internet and infected all of our lives, you know, those of us that are musicians, we had to like sit and actually listen to a song and see if we could figure out the guitar chords or the drum pattern instead of just looking up the chords and stuff like that, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you play. I want to let you hear this song, but like, it's a secular song, so you can't say anything. And he was like, yeah, okay. And he loved drumming. He just wanted to make noise like I do. Okay. So I play this song. He hears the drums from the beginning. And he's listening to it. And I'm watching him. I'm like keeping guard, you know. Like, okay, nobody's coming. I'm ready to like turn down the volume if somebody walks by. I'm gonna let it play. This is called Testosterone.
I like to smoke 10,000 cigars.
There's a key part of the song coming up. I still want you to picture my 14-year-old drummer sitting there with the headphones on, and he's slapping his legs because he's like trying to figure out the beat and stuff to the drums, and he's still listening to it, but we're cool. I've got my eyes, I'm head on a swivel, nobody's coming, we're good. That's the part where, you know, the music is too loud. You BTS Army will know this. That you have the headphones on, the music is too loud, and you're trying to say something at normal volume, and he goes, "Why am I listening to Men Breathe like this?" And I was like, "Oh!" And everybody turns and looks. That's not the end. So it was. So he blurts out, "Why am I listening to Men Breathe?" Again, I'm 15, he's 14. I'm standing next to him. He's sitting in a chair, slapping his legs. And why am I listening to Men Breathe like this? How am I going to explain this? They don't know he's listening to a song. And honestly, it doesn't matter. I could have given him a CD of just Men Breathing Heavy, and it would have been interpreted the exact same way as this Bush song called Testosterone, or any song that's considered secular. So it was bad. What made it worse was after we got done chatting and people were kind of like floating around and giving us weird looks and like trying to like hear our conversation, I said, "Oh, he absolutely figured out the drum pattern. Yeah, the next time he got to the set, he just perfect." And I was like, yes. Now, of course, I wasn't talented enough to do anything with it, but it was cool that he could do that. We finished the conversation. He gets up. He's still, he's walking and he's slapping his thighs. And I hear as he leaves the room, and I can hear him like going through the kitchen, "Got a big gold gun, got a big gold gun. Got a big gold bullet." And he's got a really good voice too. So he's literally singing this tune, "I got a big gold gun," walking through the church. And I'm like, oh God. And everybody knows that I was just talking to him, and I'm the heathen who said that Kurt Cobain was God. So I'm just setting it all on fire. It was terrible. It is catchy as hell. Literally. Yeah, it was bad. Like and things like that always start this conversation where somebody pulls you aside and they're like, "Hey, so, are you listening to some music?" "Yep, I'm listening to them and them and them." "Are we listening to other music?" Come on, you listen to other music?" "I mean, we played Wipeout the other day." Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so do you want to explain the big gold gun? Do you want to explain the bullet? No. I heard a song. I asked him if he could play the drums to it. It was a secular song. What's the song about? Now, that is where I have plausible deniability, because as we've already said, Bush makes no sense. So I hear big gold gun, big gold bullet, hot dog, 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what any of that means. I mean, I think I do, but I don't really know. So he's like, what's the song about? I actually don't know. Do you not know? No, I have no idea. Whew, wasn't lying. Wow. Yeah. So when I hear testosterone, that's what I think. That whole charade. God, just to listen to some tunes, you know? God, how's it gonna be so damn complicated? And I was just guilty as everybody else, because, you know, I went through that phase, and I bought this CD and I shouldn't have. It's gonna cost my life in eternity and the afterlife. I'm just gonna get rid of it. You're like, but it's Alanis Morissette. How bad could it be? It's not the point, man. It's just not the point. Okay. And then I'd be like, hey, Omar, you want this CD? What is it? Alanis. Nah. You got any more Outcast? No. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, you pretty much just hung out with me for a day. You threw my, yeah. No, Karen, I'm not. I'm not quite sure. Yep. All right, so we got all this goody stuff. What else do we have? Now, this next one, it's not one of my favorites, but admittedly, this whole album for me is a non-skip album just because, again, back in the day, when you didn't have access to every single song that had ever been created in your tiny little pocket cat box, you would listen to these albums over and over and over. And you weren't like, I mean, sometimes you would go like, oh, track 10, and just satisfied. But most of the time you just put it on and you let it loop forever. So to me, there's really no bad song. This one's called Monkey.
Your mind is all, because everything is saving up. Escape wearing, you're retrograde. Your vacancy, the water, you're hating me. On a lazy day, on a darker breed, to have is not what it's made to be. You come alone on a mass attack, sucking your tantric suck from your white cat. We don't mind. We don't mind. We deviate, our grave and brain.
right? Yeah. So it's, I mean, to me, it's a great song. I don't think it's their best, but I'm not going to skip it. You know, it's got some serious energy to it. Man, lots of good batteries today. We got some level 6s, all kinds of goodies. Any level 2 or level 1 we have, we're going to replace. I don't think we have any level 1s. Oh, so much stuff. Hate it. 5. Is it Sucker Monkey on a drill? I thought it was Drip. I just pictured this monkey with an IV. Sucker Monkey on a drip. I've been singing that for 30 years. Huh. You had mashed potato bacon pizza from the food truck. Oh, okay, good. Muse, you got me. Whew. Okay. Wow. I was kind of having a bit of a crisis there. The next one is probably the most popular. It is one of my favorite Bush songs, Totes My Goats. The video is so nothing, but the song is everything. This is Glycerine.
Must be your skin, I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, just me, clear, simple and plain. Well, that's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. Glycerine, 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 glycerine.
So I had told you earlier, well, several times, the context of this album for me and where I was in my life. Well, the girl who was my girlfriend at the time of me purchasing this album was not my girlfriend later, while I still continued to listen to the album, also a member of the group. And let's see, how do I put this in a way that you'll understand? With our group, there was almost a hierarchy. And I don't mean like with grown-ups and kids. It's like, depending on how long you've been involved, as well as how serious you are, whether or not you've had any drama surrounding you, like forcing other people to listen to Men Breathe, or singing about big gold guns, or, you know, saying things about Kurt Cobain. Generally, you kind of, yeah, she was the one with the weirdo dad. Thelma, I love that you've paid attention all these years. She was that one. We were driving home one night. This was when I was 16, thank you very much. Driving home, I had a Bush cassette also, because my car had a tape player. So obviously I couldn't play my CD. So I also had a tape. Well, we may have stopped in the woods, because sometimes your car stops in the woods for a little necking. Thelma, I'm going to use a word that you're familiar with, a little necking. And for some reason, this, as you do, and this next song will forever remind me of one such or 19 such occasions. The song is called Alien. Definitely a makeout sesh song. Oh yeah.
I don't breathe
How may I assist you? Great to see you, Master.
Everything's more than it seems. Mighty and backward fall. Stare at the light on the wall. Swear to this. Felt like velvet. Second blonde child. Like velvet. Come take me away. It's all that I needed. I don't breathe another I'm an alien, you're an alien. It's a beautiful rain, beautiful rain. I'm an alien, you're an alien. It's a beautiful rain, beautiful rain. I'm an alien, you're an alien. It's a beautiful rain, beautiful rain, beautiful rain. Beautiful, beautiful. She come around again. She comes around again, around again, around again, around I'm an alien, you're an alien. It's a beautiful rain, beautiful rain. I'm an alien, you're an alien. It's a beautiful rain, beautiful rain. I'm an alien, you're an alien. Beautiful rain, beautiful rain, beautiful rain.
Still in full makeout sesh. Yeah. Still going. Yep. What am I going to do? Fast forward the tape? You just got to go with it. Yeah. So, that's the point where it's like, finally, it chills, right? If you were lucky enough to have the auto reverse, which I wasn't, sometimes it would like, it would flip over. I didn't have that. So once the tape stopped, then you could flip it over and just keep going. However, Bush, they got us because they hid one more song. Full makeout sesh. Ex-girlfriend.
You're coming when you're down. You are coming when you're down.
Damn it!
You are coming when you're down. You are coming when you're down. You are coming when you're down. You are coming when you're down.
And that was the end of the album. Damn it, Gavin. If you get me again, I'm stealing Gwen. See, a little rhyme for you. I hope that your understanding of Alien now is better. Oh, I forgot. We have another solar bank over here. Brand new one. Brand spanking new. Well, we did it. We actually finished the album. That was crazy. Yay. God. The amount of mixtapes that I've made over the years should be illegal. Let's get some wiring going on. Yeah, we actually did it this time. Jeez. Our average is not great. Yeah, once I messed my car up going in the woods. I know we have that story on the other channel. It's so ridiculous. But once I messed my car up, I had to come up with other ways because, like, how do you even explain that, you know? So at some point I got wicked smart, and I figured out that I could just, you know, after hours, I could just park my car in a car dealership lot with all the other cars, and I just blend right in. And back before there were 19,000 cameras everywhere with like sensors and all this other crap, you could get away with that. Yeah, very classy. Like, girl, we don't go in the woods anymore. What are we, 16? We're 17. Car dealership. Yep. And then I lose all game by putting on Presidents of the United States of America as the next tape. Yeah.
I'm sad alone in a boggy marsh, totally.
Now, once the song comes on and you connect, like, I'm still talking makeout session, all right? Don't get weird on me. Once you start, you don't stop. I mean, unless somebody stops it, obviously. But like, if you're both in it, you just got to go with it. It doesn't matter what song comes on. It doesn't matter how weird it gets. You push through. Yeah. Oh, you want Kitty? I got you, boo. I got you. Perfect. We have not listened to this song on stream. All right, if you know the words, sing along.
Meow, 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 meow.
Ooh.
A little bag of bones been out all night.
Oh, yeah.
A little bag of bones been out all night. Can you hear 'em scratching at the screen door? Can you hear 'em scratching at the screen door? A little bag of bones been out all night. He needs some petting and loving on his head. He needs some petting and loving on his rain-soaked hide.
Cute little kitty.
He's circling around my ankle. Aww. He's circling around my ankle. He needs some petting and loving on his hide. Hey, kitty, won't you come inside? Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Kitty, I'm a foot and I want to touch it. Meow, 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 meow. A pussy bird and looking so satisfied. A pussy bird and looking so satisfied. I'm
lost in his little yellow round eye. Lost in his little yellow round eye. Pussy bird and looking so satisfied. Kitty rap and scratch me through my jeans. Kitty rap and scratch me through my jeans. Fuck you, kitty, yo, gonna spend the night. Fuck you, kitty, yo, gonna spend the night. Fuck you, kitty, yo, gonna spend the night outside. Kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. A kitty at my foot and I want to touch it. Touch it. I wanna touch it. I wanna touch it. I wanna touch it. Wanna touch it. Wanna touch it. I wanna touch it. Kitty, 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 touch it. Kitty, 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 touch it. Kitty, 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 touch it. Kitty at my foot and I want to touch it.
Yeah, so no, we didn't technically move on to presidents of the United States of America. We made a very organic transition via the topic of makeout sessions from Bush to, well, Kitty. So it's actually very organic. Yes, great tune. So on the same topic, this is actually something I've shared with some of you. And I told you earlier that like sometimes it just gets weird, but you're in too deep. So you have to go with it. It is what it is. And one of my favorite albums when I was home was Eric Clapton Unplugged. And one of the sexiest songs in my brain for my entire life for the same reasons was Old Love, which was on the Clapton Unplugged album. Ugh. 7 minutes and 51 seconds of pure unadulterated joy. But immediately after that was something that was not my flavor, but you had to pull through. You had to push through. This is Rollin' and Tumblin'. This is not makeout sesh music. Not for me.
Well, I woke up this morning, my biscuit roll is gone. Well, I come here, baby, sit down, daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I come here, baby,
Okay.
sit down, daddy.
I guess we're in it.
I wanna tell you about the
Way she treated me. Frisky. God.
Well, I roll and tumble, I get all night long.
Let me pause this moment for you because I'm just now realizing, and some of you will understand this. I'm going to let this segue, this next part of the song segue back into itself, because some of you know, like, when you're in a sesh like this, sometimes the music, like, you vibe off the music. If the music is like super sexy, you're like really just like going, like it's a movie. Everybody's just involved in a movie. It's all romantic and sweaty and steamy and super great. But then like a song like this, if you catch yourself kind of like going with the music, it's super weird. And I'm pretty sure I'm guilty of that here. Like this solo specifically. All right, we're gonna get freaky. Oh yeah. Cheering for me. Keep going. Never let it stop. Yeah. Did you get that? And that's when you realize that she left minutes ago. You're like, oh. Huh. Okay. Yep. Yeah. And it's super weird. And then tells all of her friends she's missing out. Yeah. The whole party's still going on. Man, what a and you know what's funny? And I know I'm gonna pay for this. I'm gonna pay for this whole evening because normally Fert is doing kickboxing at this time. So whatever we do and talk about, she has no idea. Tonight she decided to skip it, take a rest tonight. So I'm sure she's been listening to all of this. And when I go out there, it's gonna be like, hey. Makeout sessions? Really? You parking in the woods? Like, well, yeah, sometimes. She knows all these stories. It's just no surprise. It's just the fact that we're talking about it. Yeah. So. All right. What time is it? Perfect. Let's close up shop. We made some repairs. We moved some stuff around. We pretty much just ran around aimlessly. We killed some zombies. The settings were a little off tonight because I was testing some stuff for some other stuff that you don't need to know about yet, but you will when the time is right. Just like the makeout sesh. I feel like I should play one more song. We did kind of divert away from Bush a little bit, but you know what? It's on brand for us. We're going to go back to Bush. For this one. The chemicals between us. Goes along with the topic for tonight.
I want you to remember a love so full it could send us always. And I want you to surrender all my feelings arose today. And I want you to remain the power of children can amaze. I'll try not to complain. I know that's a pity. Chemicals between us, the army of achievers, lying in this bed. Chemicals displaced, there is no longer state, lying in this bed. Chemicals between us, chemicals between us, chemicals.
Down to our last 39 rounds. Make our way home. So I know most of you are not couch crafters. Excuse me. I guess she's a couch crafter. But how many of you will be participating tomorrow night in our Couchcraft event? Just participants. How many of you are participating? I see Angel, I see Mia, I see Liz. I see Jake, Vivi. Good, we got a nice little handful. Good. Good. The more the better. You're gonna need it. Boy, are you gonna need it. It's going to be very different from anything we've done. Okay, now the next question is, how many of you plan to watch the event? Can you still watch? Absolutely. It will be live. It will be very special. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good. All right, we're going to shut everything up. Lights are on for safety. You're going to be in the server not playing, but you'll watch? Okay. Now, one thing I did post in the Discord was that if you participate, you need to also be watching or at least listening to the stream, because there will be things happening that you need to be able to hear, and you won't hear it in the game. You have to hear it on the live stream. So if you're not able to do that, you can still participate. It just might be super weird, and you might not know what's going on, so you just follow the herd, and then you hope for the best. D wanted to know, if he gets home later than 5, can he still join in midstream to the game? I don't think so, because there's kind of two events happening. There's Fireball Friday, which happens first, and then when we transition from Fireball Friday in the arena to the event area, everybody that participates has to go through a metal detector that will clear all of their inventory and all that stuff and bring them to the event area, which most likely people will not still be at. Actually, wait, you said 5? Yeah. Well, let me think. It's going to be streamed live on Twitch. It is at 5. It's going to start with Fireball Friday. So I would say as long as he can be in-game, in the arena, and he doesn't care about potentially losing his XP or gear or whatever, he's good to go. Yeah. So maybe like 5:15-ish, 5:20 maybe. But, yeah. Yes, there is a metal detector, because we have to make sure that everybody who shows up at the event are on a level playing field. Hunger Games Minecraft? Maybe. Maybe not. I do think that's one of the running theories, but I can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, I definitely won't start. And even if I start early, it'll just be like us just sitting and kind of waiting. But at 5 p.m. at the earliest, we'll kick off Fireball Friday, make sure everybody's there. We've already got kind of the schedule for the Couch Crafters ready to go. Everybody should be in the arena, ready to go for Fireball Friday. We do 1 round of Fireball, and then you will begin getting instructions to get you into the event and prepared. Now, the last thing that I will tell you, and this is kind of a heads up, it'll be announced during Fireball Friday before the event, but one of the changes to tomorrow's event that will be a feature of upcoming events, because we're going to have more, because of the complexity of tomorrow's events and all of the working parts, everybody's going to have fun. There's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be the usual chaos that we have. However, if anybody is found to be too chaotic, like too chaotic, they will be jailed for 5 minutes. Now, that's not an invitation. That's literally me telling you, if I go and somebody gets jailed, you literally get teleported to a black box where you can't chat, you can't move for 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. There's so much going on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it? Oh, it's possible. Oh, yeah. Everybody's got to be on their marks at the time. We can't be wrangling cats. Yeah. It might be me. It might be me. Maybe not. 3-legged races. Yeah. So I hope that it's a little heads up. It'll be announced, like I said, at Fireball Friday, and then it's gonna be extra fun because we're gonna get a round of Fireball in us, and then the events will begin. Mm-hmm. Oh, there'll be plenty of chaos. Trust me. Yeah. And here's what I mean by chaos, so you understand. If I say, all right, I need all players on the blue squares, there's going to be like a 7 to 10 second lag where they're not caught up, right? So I have to allow for that. But then players will start to move, and then people will get on the blue squares. If there's a couple people that are like jumping over here and then over there, and then they run off and they're like beating on cows or whatever, like, nope, gotta go, gone. We got to get them out of the picture because we got to keep this train moving. There are a lot of moving parts, and I'm going to be pushing so many buttons. That's all I can say. Yeah. All the buttons. I hope you enjoyed the album tonight. I hope it wasn't too after dark for you, because I know the thought of me in a very foggy, sweaty, steamy Oldsmobile Calais in the woods at night, it's a little saucier than zombie nights tend to get. But nevertheless, it is part of my journey, and now it is part of yours. Kinda.